Hey everyone, happy Saturday morning. Welcome from Erica and Mallory. I just
Hi
did it for
guys.
you. Yeah. We're so glad if you guys are joining us. For sure, let us know if you're here in the comments. I know we have we're streaming on different places, so on YouTube and on our VIP page, in my client group. So let us know that you're here. We always love to see the comments. It always helps the teachers too. I'm thinking as we do this, Mallory, like I should have like a plain backdrop. If you all see this, I guess I should just tell everyone what this is. You see, so Mallory is part of my unit, right? I'm a sales director, and we are working to become a Pink Cadillac unit by June 30th, which I keep on saying is so crazy to even say. So just know if you're on here for one of your consultants and you're joining her, you are helping her just by being a part of this. We're going to fill up all these boxes by June 30th, and Emerson has been filling it in. So just so you guys know what that is. But we wanted to welcome you to our Glam Session, our monthly Glam Session. You're going to get out, if you have your packet, we're going to do a color card. Mallory does such an incredible job when she teaches us how to put these colors on, and you're going to have all your little samplers. Now, if you're watching this, you're on the VIP page or you're on a client page or you're watching it later and you don't have these samplers and you want one, please reach out to your consultant. We love to get you samplers, even for like a group of friends too, just to give some pampering too, and just to try some new colors, especially for the spring. So it's going to be Mallory and I tag teaming it today. So I'm going to let Mallory take a little break and I am going to start off and then we're going to bring her back in a little bit. Okay. So I get to talk to you first about what we're going to go through step by step. And I am going to talk about the brushes. I was just messaging my awesome client, Carla, and friend. So this is the Mary Kay brush set. You can sort of see it. It's in the Essential Brush Collection. It comes with 5 brushes. I'm going to take out the few that are in here that it doesn't come with. It's so great that it actually has room for more than 5 that you would normally get. So there's an all over powder brush and the cheek brush and the eye brushes. So I'll tell you what we're going to do today is we're going to go through these. We're going to go through each of the brushes in the set, because isn't it true? Sometimes you can spend a lot of money on a brush set and you get home and you're like, okay, well, I can use this and I know how to use this one. And I don't know how to use any of the other brushes. So I don't even know why I have them. So when we would do this event live, boy, that seems so long ago. We would that would be our whole concept, is to teach you how to use all of the brushes in this set. So that's what we're going to do. Now, this brush set, it doesn't say brushes on it, but it retails for $55 and you can get it from your consultant. And again, there's more places to fill more brushes. So my client, Carla, I'm sending her one of these today, and she actually added another brush, and I'm going to talk about that brush. So to get things going, that's your brush set. I am going to talk to you about what you have in your packet, which would be your foundation primer. You can see that on the screen. These are your samplers and our CC cream. So the foundation primer, right, is it helps to primer. Think of any primers. We're going to talk about a lot about primers today, of course. Primers help to fill in imperfections. They help the staying power of any kind of product you're going to put on top of it. So for this would be foundation. And it creates this like perfect, like a flawless look for your foundation application, but it extends the wear of your foundation too. So if you're someone who probably is super oily, or you come to the end of the day, I'm sorry, I'm playing with my bangs. I always do that, and it's backwards on so I want to make sure it's not on my face. Okay. You get to the end of the day and it looks like your foundation is off, or maybe it's rubbed off because of the mask, if you're wearing the mask all day. Foundation primer helps to keep it on. Our skin is a living, breathing organism, right? And so the foundation eats away, like your skin eats away at the foundation. So primer is blocking it. Sort of think of like when you paint a wall, you're going to use a primer before you do it. So that's your foundation primer, and it has an SPF of 15. So I love to use it like in the summer, just to throw it on before I run out some errands if I'm not putting anything on. So that's wonderful. It also really helps to control oily if you're really oily. So that's your foundation primer. Mine's already on. Then we're going to go to the CC cream. This is your little CC cream sampler. There should be more than enough in there for your entire face. The CC cream actually comes in 5 different colors. I have a lot of them right here. I have them all here. Here they all are, right? I'm going to have a 5. Okay, there's a 5. Okay. So there's definitely a color for you. CC stands for a complexion corrector, which is wonderful for so many different women that love to have foundation on, but especially they don't want really heavy coverage. Now, don't get me wrong, we have a liquid cotton foundation that's heavier, but this is easier to send you samplers of. And I would tell you the majority of my clients love the CC cream. They love that it hydrates the skin and that it's a step up from a tinted moisturizer, but it's really, really great coverage and also lightweight. Okay, so I'm gonna put on our CC cream and make sure I had the very deep, and that one my color. It's so funny, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put it on. I always like to use the mirror here and show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on one side with just my fingers. It seems so funny with the coloring here. Oh, there. Now it looks better. Like every time I put it on, doesn't it just like yellow? Mallory's like nodding. She goes, yes, the coloring's better. Okay. So I'm going to put this side on with my finger. Now that is what I love about CC cream is that it's lightweight and it can go on with your finger. So like if you're driving and you don't have all your makeup on, you could just like throw this in the car and just put it on, right? I usually go on my forehead, but my bangs are done and my eye makeup is already done because I knew I was just doing this part, right? Okay. So that's the one side. You can definitely see the difference. You see, it just looks easy. It looks even. It just looks, you can tell. Okay. Now the other side, I am going to show you one of our different brushes. I'm simply going to show it to you only because I love this blending brush. Now, again, like I said, CC cream can go on with your fingers, right? But I'm going to show you with this amazing brush. This is our blending brush. Oh my gosh, it's like one of my favorite tools. Now, the thing about using a brush to put on foundation is that you use a lot less product. And if you're someone who is oily, you're not going to transfer the oils from your skin to your brush. Okay, I'm getting I don't have anywhere to wipe my fingers. And so now it's getting all over the brush. That's okay. I can clean the brush. Okay. So actually you can see. Let me take off this so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So again, just blending. Now, I think most people will use this with our liquid foundation. It's so wonderful. But really great even coverage for that. Okay. There you go. There's your foundations. Now I'm going to come back. So again, that's the CC cream, not the liquid foundation, which again, there are lots of different colors. And actually on our website, we have a really great tool where you can find out what your liquid foundation color is, and your consultant can send you a sampler of it. Okay, so CC cream. I'm gonna jump over to Mallory, and she is going to talk to you more about our eyes, and I will be back up in a little bit.
Sounds good. Thanks, Erica. Okay, so like Erica said, I'm Mallory. I get to teach you our eye look today. So we decided to not pick a fun, different change up of what we put together for a look. Mary Kay sometimes gives us looks per season. So this time we decided to use our color cards, and they are for our hazel and green eyes, our blue eyes and brown eyes. But keep in mind, each color or sampler can be used by anyone. It's all something you can try and wear and find what you personally like. So in your samples, pull it out. You've already used your foundation primer and your CC cream. You're going to pull out the color card that has a beautiful eye on it. You're going to open it up, and inside you'll see there are 3 different eyeshadows. And as you can see, there's all the eyeshadows that Erica's just put on the screen. There are 3 eyeshadows that we will be using today. And there's also a blush as well as a lipstick you'll be trying. So the Chroma Fusion eyeshadow is actually recently been upgraded. I believe it was at the end of 2018. And what we did was we made sure that our eyeshadow had high pigmentation, long lasting wear up to 12 hours. And it comes in an array of colors like Erica just showed on the screen. So there's options for everybody. If you want to do neutrals, want to do a smoky eye, want to do pinks and purples, even greens and blues, whatever you feel, there's an option for you. So today in your color cards, you'll see, like I said, there's either blue, brown, or green. So I'll be walking through step by step which one to use first and second and then third for each of the color cards based on which one your consultant sent you. Now, if there is a color that you're like, ooh, you saw on the list of 33, comment and let us know. We can have your consultant send you a sample of that color. Anyway, so we'll start off first. Like Erica said, we prime and we prime and we prime everything. It helps take care of excess oil. It helps keep our foundation, our eyeshadows, our lipstick all in place for that longer wear that we all want. We don't want to constantly reapply. So what we're going to start off with is our Mary Kay Eye Primer. It's in this cute little tube. If you use it daily, you'll notice that your eyeshadow glides on smoothly, lasts longer, and your pigmentation is at its best quality because you don't want to constantly have to build. Anyway, we're going to use just this teeny tiny amount. I kind of kiss my fingers between the two. I'm going to grab my little palette here with my mirror, and with clean fingers, you can apply the eye primer. Now it kind of just goes on, creates a very clean, clear palette. It's not really tacky, and it goes on smoothly. So you're not like rubbing or pulling on your eye. It just kind of glides on. It's very lightweight. You don't even feel it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually follow the brown eye color card today, but I will reference the blue and the green as well. So as Erica mentioned, we have our essential brush collection. So we're going to be using 3 brushes today from it. First, we're going to start off with our all over eyeshadow brush. So as you can see, it's been used. I didn't clean it beforehand. Oh well. By the way, clean your brushes like once a month at least, and it helps make your brushes last longer, as well as helps your application process go way smoother. So our first color that I'm going to be using is called Hazelnut. So here I kind of set up the colors. So this one is for green eyes, this one's for blue, and this is for brown. So I have to go reverse. Yeah, here's my hazelnut right here. It always confuses me. The StreamYard app that we use tends to be reversed. So the first color for the green would be Sunlit Rose. For brown, it's Hazelnut, and for blue, it's Cashmere Haze. So we're just gonna do that on our eyelid right here. The cool part about these Chroma Fusion eyeshadows is it's buildable and it's also blendable. So you can add pigment too. It's easier to add than to take away. So start off lightly and press in and build your color up to the color you want it to be. Based on if you want it a light look, dark look, you can build, which is great. And then, like I said, once we build it, we'll blend it. So we'll go on the other side and do the same thing. This first color is kind of like your base, so to speak. And we're going to come in here and pat it in on the all over eye. There we go. Now, I always check and make sure I can see it when I'm looking head on. It's kind of hard to see right here, but I can definitely tell in my mirror that it's there. So I want to get high enough to where I have like a slightly hooded eye. So I want to make sure I can at least see the base of it. Okay, so the next color that I will be using will be Emerald Noir, which is right here for those of you who can see. That is for the brown eye color card. The blue would be called Shadow, and then the other color would be Merlot for the green eyes. So I'm going to come in here with our crease brush. As you can see, it's slightly slanted. And then just dab and tap off. And like I said, we can add, we can build. And what I do is I come out here and create a line so I know where I'm starting. And then I kind of come where my brow bone is with the color and zigzag it out down to kind of create a winged look, essentially. That's how I do it anyway. You can also see in the color card how it gives you the application steps. So if you forget and you're like, what did she say? It's in your color card as well. So it's self-explanatory, but I'll show you how to do it. So the cool part about this is obviously practice makes perfect. First time you're going to do it, you're going to be like, I'm not so sure. But as you play with it, get comfortable with the colors, the application, it'll be great. And yes, Erica just said if you're watching replay, comment #replay on the Glam Session. And that way we know you watched. But if you'd also like to have a packet sent to you, this allows your consultant to know. So there we go. And like I said, we'll be blending later, so don't spaz out. Okay. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to come in here with our last color, and we're going to highlight, which for this one, the brown eye color card, it's Biscotti. For the blue, it's Smoky Quartz. And for the green, it would be Blossom. So what I do is I kind of highlight the inner eye right here, my brow bone. And then what I do is, since this is the lightest color, I come in here and I kind of do not necessarily windshield wiper motions, but like little brushes out. And I make sure that my colors combine in the middle. And we're going to do the same on this side so you can see it a little bit better. Kind of brush out, because obviously I want the darker colors on the outside versus the inside. And then I kind of come in here and touch up with my Biscotti. If I see that I want a little bit more hazelnut here on the eyelid, I come in. There we go. And the cool part about these colors is, like I said, they're versatile for everybody. So, just because it has a blue, a green, or a brown doesn't mean you can't try these colors. So, like I said, they're very easy glide on colors. They come on evenly, and they're blendable and buildable. So they're great. So it's your color without any kind of compromising, which is exactly what we want. So I would say for the blue, you kind of have like this smoky eye look. There's a lot of like hazy grays. For brown, I'd say it's very natural earth tone colors, which I tend to lean towards, and I have like green hazel eyes. So keep that in mind. And then for the green color card, I'd say that's like you'd say pinks and purple. So it's very bright, it's very airy, and it's a fun look as well. So then my next cool thing that I get to come in and teach you about is our eyebrows. So I have right here, this is not part of our essential brush collection, but this is the eyebrow and eyeliner pencil. So as you can see, the eyebrow pencil has like little bristles, eyeliner is there. So what I do is I kind of come in and brush through my eyebrows to get my eyebrow hair where I want them. And then these are my two favorite eyebrow products that I can't praise enough. So I was part of the late 90s, early 2000s when like we had those thin eyebrows that like were very tweezed, plucked, or waxed. And so my eyebrows have never regained the ability to get that thick, luscious eyebrow that everyone's going after right now. So I use these two products to get the look that is trending. So they are the volumizing brow tint, and then it is also the precision brow liner. So I'll start off with the brow liner first. And this comes in 5 different shades. So there's, I'm looking at my little cheat sheet here. So there's black and brown, blonde, brunette, dark blonde, and then dark brunette. So this is used to define your brow, fill it in with hair-like strokes, and give you that defined look that you have an eyebrow. So the other cool thing is it has a smooth application tip. So it just glides on really easy. It is retractable, which is great. So you can sharpen it and not like have it break off, which is great. And then the micro tip helps to get that hair-like kind of structure that you're looking for when creating your brows. And the greatest part of all is it's all-day wear. So you apply it and it stays until the end of the day when you have to use an oil-free eye makeup remover to get it off. So it is wonderful. So I come in here, I get it out. Right now I'm using the dark blonde. And I kind of go right underneath my eyebrow line right here. I see my point right here and I kind of draw down to connect the dots. And then I come in here and sweep downward. Now, the other cool part, and you can already kind of see a definition, that's only one line. So we're going to come in here and do upward hair-like strokes to fill in the rest of the brow. And we're going to go to the point, the arch, and then come back down and fill in until you're happy. Unfortunately, we don't have samplers of this product to send you, but it's a highly recommended product if you're looking for full defined brows. So as you can see, I have an eyebrow. I don't have an eyebrow. So the cool part about this is also it can be worn separately, or you can combine it with other eyebrow products, and they work together because Mary Kay works to formulate all their products to build with each other, work with each other, and accomplish the look that you're going for. So we're going to come in here and do the other side just like my right side. We're going to come in here and draw little hair-like lines up and out and fill in and define my brow. There we go. I just kind of want them to look more like twins instead of sisters. So there's that. That is with the Precision Brow Liner. I feel like I'm like glowing. I even turned my light down, but it's just like really bright in here today. So the next thing that I'm going to come in and show you is the volumizing brow tint, which I mentioned earlier. So this is going to volumize those brows. It comes in 4 different tints. There's blonde, brunette, dark blonde, and dark brunette. And then the cool part is it comes in like this little mascara type 1 tube that has like a little applicator that's like a mascara. The cool part is it's gel, so it's easy slide on. And the tint has like these little microscopic fibers that cling to the hair that's already there and builds on that to create this volumized look for your brow. So you get that full gorgeous brow that you're going for. So I'm just going to brush it in and show you one with just the Precision Brow and then one with the Precision Brow and the brow tint. I like how it also just gives me some more defined color. See, isn't that pretty? Like, when I have to go out, it's CC cream, eyebrow, the Precision Brow Liner, and brow tint, a lip gloss, and mascara, and I'm out the door. So, like, this is, like, in my top priority here of what needs to be done before I leave the house. So, let's come in and do the other side now that you've seen the difference. Don't pump it either, just kind of glide in, pull out. If you pump it, you're pushing the air back into the tube and it'll create like a little vacuum, and it's gonna dry out your product faster. So we don't want that. We want your product to last as long as possible, so don't pump it. All right. So there's our eyebrow look as well as our eye look.
Yay!
Erica's gonna come in and talk about
job.
Our
That's great. And then Mallory will be back up to tell you all about lips. Yay!
I'll be back.
Yay! Okay, so I wanted to talk. I'm gonna jump back in here. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't love the light. It's a little orangey, but I promise I don't look orange. Maybe I don't look orange because Mallory didn't look very bright. Okay, so I want you to see if you can see the difference in my face right now as I'm looking. Do you see this side here, the bronzer? Like I have some definition to my face, and that's what I'm going to tell you about is the bronzer. So I do want to show you that we have all of these fun colors of cheek colors, and then we have the bronzer here, right? Here's our bronzers here. There is latte and cocoa, right? And so basically what a bronzer does, it just gives you some definition, especially with my big fat cheeks, right? So I'm going to come in with that. I'm going to do it over here on the side, right? And I'm going to do the other side. And I'm just defining my cheeks here, right? Giving them some definition. And I like to come down. Remember, bronzer helps you to define and also like take away. So let's take away some of that extra down here, right? Okay. So I'm just defining my cheeks. I'm going along the line. Oh, I'm using my cheek brush. It's angled, which is great. Okay. Just looking, right, to get equal here, right? Okay. So again, just angle, and then I'm bringing it down here to take away, and then also lengthening my neck, right? There you go. So simple and easy to do. But you can sort of see it is It is it's like the runway trick. It's just to keep that, to look, I don't know, just give your face more definition. Another trick too is you can just do it right in here, right along, right in there, right? Okay, so then I'm going to take my cheek color brush. There is cheek in here, like all the different cheek colors, which is really fun. And I'm just going to pop the apples in my cheek, right? So I'm going to pop, just give it a little bit of a pop. There's a little glow on that side, but you're going to be able to see it here. It's so simple. Just a pop of, just a little color on your cheeks. Okay, so that's bronzer. You have so many great picks of cheeks, and then the bronzer, and then there's that angled brush. Now I use two separate ones with my brush set. You can buy the brushes individually also. So I have a bronzer and then I have a cheek one because my bronzer gets a little dirty. Okay, we're going to talk about mascara really quick. Now in your samplers, you have the Ultimate Mascara Sampler. This is what you'll be using. You're just going to put it on. You have the Ultimate Mascara. Ultimate Mascara is like one of our best-selling mascaras. Like they just love it. You can see it there. It helps to create volume. It does come in black, brown, or black. So that's your Ultimate. It is like, I want to say like a normal mascara wand, right? It looks normally like what you would normally see as a mascara wand. Okay, so there you go. Really very simple Ultimate Mascara. Okay, now I'm going to talk about a little bit about the other mascaras really quickly. What we have is Lash Intensity Mascara. I'm sorry, Lash Love Mascara. And you can see on the bottom, there are 3 different ones. Oh, I forgot to grab the Lash Love, sorry, so that you can see the Lash Love lengthening. So it helps with definition and length, the Lash Love Mascara does. I want to show you the wand really quick on it. Okay, so this wand, can you see? It helps to really give you some definition and separate. I have a client, Kelly, that just loves this mascara because that wand doesn't look like other mascara ones where for some people it gives them really clumpy. So this is the Lash Love. This one comes in Lash Love regular. Then there is Lash Love waterproof, right? It helps with definition. And then there's a lengthening. So the wand is a little bit curved if you can see it, right? So that's their Lash Love family. Okay, finally is our Lash Intensity. And now normally I would be putting this on for you, but I put it on before I came on. So I'm so sorry. So here is the Ultimate Mascara, right? There's another picture of it. And I'm going to talk to you about Lash Intensity too. So you're putting on your mascara, but the Lash Intensity is like my favorite. I like to call the Lash Intensity like the mascara stamps mascara. Lash Intensity, this wand that they created, it was a long time in the making, and I just love this mascara. I mean, look at the difference in those pictures, right? Okay, here's the trick with this wand. There are short bristles, okay? I don't know if you can see the short, and then there's long bristles. So the short bristles help with the thickness. The long bristles, you switch it over and then you do long, helps with the length. I mean, it's intense and amazing mascara, like one of their best mascara. So that's your Lash Intensity. So you have all of those that you can pick from. Your Ultimate Mascara is your little sampler that you have. And then the other part that I did want to tell you about, as we were talking about primers, again, normally I would put this on with you, but I did it before we jumped on. So we have a lash primer. I love this, and I don't put my mascara on without it. So it helps to intensify your lash volume and creates longer looking lashes. It is clear. It strengthens and conditions your lashes because there's vitamin E and A in it. And there's the fibers in there are cotton and fiber, right? The cotton fiber part of the brush, right? They're specifically designed. It's a dual action brush, right? So it combines cotton and nylon fibers to coat and really condition your lashes. I always like to say it doesn't help grow your lashes, but my lashes look more conditioned from using it. So that's our lash primer. I mean, this is like a must-have. I can't imagine putting mascara on without it. And you can see it right down here. But there's all of our mascaras. So fun. And if you want to try a sampler, of course, right? Definitely ask your consultant for any kind of samplers, because some of these we do have in minis. So that is me. I'm good. I put the bronzer on. I have my mascara on. You can't really see it because my bangs sometimes, right? But I'm going to jump back over to Mallory, and she's going to wrap it up with our lips. I cannot wait. Yay. Okay, Mallory.
All right, just had to unmute myself for a second. Anyway, so normally when I do my makeup, I have the opportunity to do my skincare ahead of time. So when I'm doing my skincare routine before I start with my foundation primer, my foundation, I use the satin lip set right here. It comes with a sugar scrub as well as a butter balm. And so I'm gonna do it now, which is a little reversed for me because, like I said, I wash my face, I do my scrub and moisten my lips with the satin lip set before I start my makeup. But today it's a little different. I already have my makeup done, so I am gonna show you. You can wet your lips real quick. I just have a little cotton swab right here, and I'm gonna use the sugar scrub real quick. It is legit sugar. I wouldn't recommend like eating it, but if you happen to get a little taste on your tongue, it does taste like sugar. So keep that in mind. And I just apply with my finger. And as you can see, it kind of shows a step process. This is exfoliating and getting off a layer of dead skin. I just leave it set for a second, rub it around. And again, we don't have samples of this, but we wanted to show you because it does help exfoliate and take care of your lips, which helps apply your lip primer, your lip liner, and your lipstick later on. So we'll just wipe that off real quick. And it kind of brings out your true color, which some days I'm like, ooh, I like that color. So I just put the lip balm on and leave it that way. But like I kind of like that look right now. And I don't know if I want to put my lipstick on right now. So what you normally do is you'd come in with the Shea Butter Balm right after to hydrate your lips. This is like our version of chapstick. It just doesn't have any kind of like alcohol based in it, so it doesn't dry your lips out. It is very moisturizing. So I have this in the car. I have this in my purse. I have it in my makeup roll-up bag. It's everywhere. So what I'm going to do next is show you the Time Wise Age Fighting Lip Primer. This is a wonderful tool. It's like you're kissing your fine lines and lip wrinkles goodbye. And it's also creating a healthier look for your lips by filling it in. And it also helps extend the wear of your lipstick. And it also helps prevent your lipstick or lip liner from bleeding out on your face. So it's muy bien. So here is the little applicator tip. It's retractable. And I'm just going to come in and apply. Again, it's kind of like a chapstick concept. That's like the feel. It's very lightweight, slightly moisturizing. And what you can do is, I'm not a big lip liner person, but if you really like, I'm a big lip liner person when it's a special occasion. So like a wedding, or like you're going to be up in front of church for like a baptism or something, or like there's family pictures, lip liner. What you do is you just kind of trace the bottom of your lip and do your Cupid's bow, and then come out here slowly on each side. My lip liner is super loud because I've had a couple special events and I actually need to restock it. So I'm not going to show you my super dull lip liner, but that's okay. So here are all the wonderful options of colors that it does come in though. And so based on your lipstick color, or if you just want to go nude for it all, it just defines your lips from your face, and it helps keep your lipstick where it's supposed to be. So it has great multi-functioning purposes. So for the colors cards that you have in front of you, you will either have for brown eyes, appleberry. If you have a green color card, you'll have rosewood. And if you have the blue color card, you are going to have mauve moment. So there are so many options of lipstick. These are just our gel semi-shine or semi-matte. So there's other options. You can take a look in the lookbook that we mail out quarterly. And if you're not on that list right now, contact your consultant, because she would be more than happy to give you that free lookbook to see all the lip colors, all the eyeshadows, and all the blushes that are available to you. So I'm going to come in here with the Appleberry, which is a gel semi-shine, and it's a long-lasting color, and it has the gel in it, so it's lip cushioning and it's comfortable wear, long lasting wear. So I absolutely love this. And actually I like the color too. So I just come in here and do my Cupid's bow, work my way out on both sides. And then I come here and do the bottom, rub it together, and boom, appleberry lipstick applied. And so what you can do after this is if you have a really special occasion or you have date night or something, you can come in with translucent powder to set it, and then also have your finishing spray so your makeup is locked, loaded, and ready to go for the day. So that's all I've got.
You look like the Rosie the Riveter.
Oh, I do. Actually, I kind of was looking, I was like,
you do, right? Does anyone watching think that? Like, because I mean, it looks like Rosie the Riveter because you have on yes, it really does look like it.
I just gotta pull my hair up.
It does look like it.
Well, maybe
you should do like a picture.
It's an easy look. I could do it.
I mean, it looks like, right? Does anyone watching think that she looks like Rosie the Riveter? Okay. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. This is something we just really love to do monthly. So again, as I've been putting that ticker on, if you are watching the replay or you're watching right now and you'd love a sampler pack of anything that we're trying or that we talked about today, we would love to get you a sampler pack in the mail and have you try it, or even you and your friends. So let them know, reach out to your consultant. Thank you for joining us this Saturday morning. I know it's a little early for some Central people, and I highly doubt the Pacific people are even on yet. But thank you. We hope that you enjoy it. We love doing this every month, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you next month. So thank you to Mallory. Thank you to those that jumped on. And especially if you're watching the replay, just comment below and hashtag replay and let us know that you jump on, because we always like to know who's on and we can reach out to you, and we love to tweak these for each person. So thank you, everyone. Have a great Saturday and have a great weekend. Bye.